Hey, what's going on? It's James, and I want to talk today about Rolexes. More importantly, the story about my first Rolex and some of the things that I've learned along the way of owning it. You see, when I started my journey, obviously, I saw the people dressed up in Gucci and Louis Vuitton and making money online with the Lambos and stuff like that. And even though that was cool when I was 18, 24 now and old, I thought it was cool at the time. And when I first started to make money online, I started to buy the designer and I bought the Gucci shirts and the Gucci belts and all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm now at an age where I don't care about any of that. A lot of this stuff is from Uniqlo and stuff that I just find comfortable. I wear more band merch and t-shirts that I get at concerts than I do anything fancy or expensive. But one thing as I started my career that I wanted more than anything else was a Rolex. And that isn't because I think that flex to wear it. Of course, it's cool to have a very nice watch, but it for me was a symbol of hard work. I worked for a watch that looks really cool, that's worth a bit of money, and most importantly, something that I can pass down to my children, one day my children's children. There's something that I liked about that. And so over time, as I started to make money online, I eventually got to the point where I could afford a Rolex. And I went down to the Rolex store, and if you don't know how it works, basically what happens is you walk in, they say, hey, nice to meet you, yeah, go on the list. You know, you can't walk in there and ask for a watch. That's not how it works. And so I got my name on the list and I waited for a year, 2 years, and I'm still on the list to this day. I didn't get a Rolex. No matter if I came in and I'd said nice things and a smooth talk to the people there, it's not how it worked. And so I've been on the wait list ever since. I've never been offered a watch. And I sort of gave up on it for a while. And one time I was in New York and I was traveling, I was meeting one of my mentors, which was really, really exciting, as well as a couple of clients of mine. And we were walking through New York and we found this Rolex store, me and my girlfriend, Eva. And we decided to go in. And we were talking to the sales rep. And we're talking, and she was lovely, and she eventually, somehow, managed to pull out a beautiful Submariner. And this is a really cool watch. It was actually the first one that I wanted to get because I think it's something that's universal. I can wear it casually, I can wear it out at the gym, I can wear it out at a bar, I can wear it at dinner, and it's just universal. It's not too dressy, it's not too classy, it's just a solid watch that you can beat up and it will last hundreds and hundreds of years. And I had the absolute honor and privilege of being offered this watch in New York. And so obviously I said yes, and it was wonderful, and I was so excited, and we had some champagne, it was great, and I got to bring it home with me to Australia. Now, there's a couple of things that I learned as a result of owning this watch. Number one, I still use my phone to tell the time. I don't check this for the time most times, I'm still so used to my phone. But what I find really interesting is that whenever I wear my nice watch, I tend to work a little bit harder. Because when I'm working and I look down and I see, oh, this is something that I earned. It inspires me to go and work on the next thing and earn something else. That's been something that's really, really interesting. Another thing has been when I'm around other successful people far more successful than me, when I go ahead and I shake their hand, I see their eyes, they clock you. They clock your watch. Now, does that mean I'm any more valuable as a human being just because I have a nice watch? No. I'm not, but people notice it. And I do find it interesting how some people, obviously in the more successful leagues of society, they do tend to take you a little bit more seriously based on stuff like what you're wearing. And the last thing that I noticed that was quite interesting was that by wearing a nice watch, I actually found that I valued my time a little bit more. By having a beautiful, expensive timepiece on my wrist, I tended to value my time a little bit more. If I was procrastinating or I was being a little bit too distracted, I look at my watch, what's the time? Oh, okay, let's get back to work. There's just something interesting about that. Now, is that a reason for you to go out there and buy a Rolex? If you can't afford it and it's not your thing, don't do it. There's no point. This is not something that I believe makes me cool. It's just something that I enjoy. There are some cool benefits, of course, that a Rolex does hold its value. It's not something like a car where the second you drive it off a lot, it goes down in value by 94%, but there are some benefits to having a Rolex that I like. But another interesting part of that story was that because I built such a good relationship with the dealer in New York when I bought this, when I went back to New York a year later, I actually got offered another one, which is a beautiful Datejust 41 with a discontinued motif dial, which is the white pattern that you see behind the glass. Now, this was very, very special because this was offered to me in the box, brand new, and she actually fought some of the other sales reps for this watch to give me because she knew I was coming from Australia. Now, the only reason for that was because I built a wonderful relationship with her when I went over there the very first time. And that's when I talk about stuff like skills. Skills you want to learn, obviously stuff like online business skills, social skills, and interpersonal skills, and relationship skills, knowing how to talk to people, how to build rapport. These skills come in handy. It's not just about making money, but the things that you learn along the way from the different business books you might read or the personal development books you might read, or just meeting people as you go through your entrepreneurial journey, you start to pick up on these things. And that was one of the core reasons why I ended up getting a dress watch as well that I can wear when I'm at a wedding or I'm at, a very nice event or I'm doing a speaking gig. I can wear something a little bit dressier like this. And again, do I think that having a Rolex is something that makes you the cool kid on the block? No, but I wanted to tell the story about what it was like getting my Rolex and what it means to me and some of the different lessons that I've learned along the way. And if you're somebody who really does want a Rolex, then maybe it's a sign for you to go to New York City and make some friends with some dealers. But the bottom line is work hard, follow the plan, build your business, get your income up, and then if and when you decide, I want to get a nice watch to reward yourself, it's a good choice. Hope you guys enjoyed that bit of an unconventional video, and I'll see you in the next one.